Alright, so today's going to be a moving day. Let me get some shade here. You see behind us, camp is all packed up. It's been a sweet campsite, but time to move on down and see what else we can see. I think we've pretty much shot this slot canyon to death. Hopefully everything came out. Last night was supposed to be warmer, was definitely not warmer. Neither Justin nor I felt that way. One thing I forgot to mention yesterday, get out of the sun there, is that yesterday morning I heard these three sound like gunshots, which would be improbable because it was still dark and we are in the middle of nowhere. So I was talking with Justin about it later on. He heard the exact same thing. Three sounded like gunshots. So what I think it was, which is slightly nerve-wracking, I think it was rockfall. I think we heard rocks falling. I don't know what would have caused it because I don't think it got down to freezing, and so sometimes, you know, when it freezes, water can expand and cause rock to break. But yeah, we definitely heard rock fall. So hopefully it chooses not to fall on us while we're hiking. But we're gonna get going here, see what else we can see down canyon. A lot of hiking in a river today. Hopefully no more quicksand.
Perhaps it was the way the day started. After waking up, the colder than expected temperatures prompted a serious debate about whether or not to bail out and cut the trip short or push through and keep going. Maybe it was the weather. The forecasted cloudy skies came through and killed any chance for images with reflected light. Perhaps it was the hike. 6.5 winding miles through rugged, unmarked terrain and quicksand, and it seemed to take an eternity. Whatever the cause, day 3 in the canyon was by far the most difficult. It's the day that will give me pause should I ever start to plan a return trip to this remote canyon. At one point during the day and well into the hike, I flew my drone straight up 1,200 feet from the canyon floor to scout the terrain above. Knowing we were close to the canyon exit, I expected to see the distinct mountain marking our exit point. Instead, I was met with an endless sea of rolling sandstone hills. I've never felt more isolated in my entire life. As I stood in disbelief, staring at what my drone camera was showing me, the canyon walls seemed to grow even taller and close in around me. It was an eerie sensation that literally took my breath away. I wanted out, to escape this self-inflicted prison of quicksand and sandstone. I was completely beat.
I am beat. Do I look beat? Yeah, I so wanted to show... Camera's even off. I really wanted to show you guys the depths of this canyon, but we had a big hike today, moving camps. Right at 6.5 miles. Hard miles. I'm so sick and tired of quicksand. It's just like, it's stressful every single step because you don't know when you're gonna step in it and it's gonna get up to your waist or something like that. I will be glad to be permanently on solid ground. On solid ground right now. There's a little slot canyon by our base camp number 2 that we're gonna check out. Light's not great right now, so maybe I can find some maybe some tonal differences to shoot some black and white. Who knows, we'll see. Pretty tired though. Pretty tired. I still say it's worth it though. It was a very desolate place that we got to see that not many people get to see. The hiking is amazing. I just didn't have time to record much video today, so better luck tomorrow and hopefully we'll get some shots in the next hour or so.
We spent the day exploring some of the most lush slot canyons I've ever seen, but my heart just wasn't in it. It was windy, the light was still being affected by the thin veil of high clouds, and compositions were chaotic at best. Of the 3 images I took this day, none are particularly inspiring. I showed them simply as a record of the day. Perhaps one day my mind will change about them, but for now, I just want to move on to our last full day in the canyon.